Hi, I'm Marcus with Hall Elementary News, here with Jeff Kinney, the author of Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days. Hi, Mr. Jeff. I would like to ask you some questions about your book.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. How did you get the idea to write the book?
Well, you see, Marcus, I got the idea to write the book because I too was once a wimpy kid myself.
Oh, I can see.
Yeah. Thank you.
What was your favorite part of writing the book?
Well, my very most favorite part of writing the book was when I wrote about making Rowley smash Greg's hand with a mallet. I thought that was absolutely funny.
So did I.
Yeah, very funny.
Oh. What does Greg do when he finds out Heather Hills is a lifeguard at the town pool?
Well, Greg, he goes to the town pool and starts to act like he's a lifeguard because he wants to be noticed by Heather. And who can blame him?
True. Why does Greg go on a trip with the Jeffersons?
Well, first off, Greg and Rowley meet at the store, and then Rowley's mom asked Greg's mom if Greg could come on a trip with Rowley.
Okay. How does Greg feel halfway through the trip with the Jeffersons?
Oh, he didn't feel very good at all because he wanted to watch TV and play video games, you know, just like every other kid does. But you know, they didn't have a TV or a computer or anything, and Greg he had to sleep on the floor, which you know was terrible because they didn't even have a third bed.
Yes, because it was a cabin for the family.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Greg happy when his mom tells him she is starting a reading is fun club?
Well, I don't think he'd like that at all because you know, he doesn't like to read.
No one really does, especially when you're a kid, unless you're a reader.
Yeah. Well, reading is good, though. I mean, that's why we go to school, is to become a better reader, right? Isn't that why you're in school? Yeah.
True.
And then you also get to read my books. You know, Diaries of a Wimpy Kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're funny.
Yeah, well, they're hilarious.
That's why kids read them.
That's right.
Okay. Tell me about the time Roy and Greg had to pay a big bill for drinks.
Well, Roy and Greg, they were at the country club, and the bill came out to be about $83 because they had so many sodas, you know, and they drank a lot, and they had to pay a lot of money for them.
And they forgot to pay it, right?
Well, yeah, they were supposed to, yeah.
Okay. Why does Frank come home with a dog?
Well, when Frank was a kid, his dad had lied to him and said that Frank's dog had ran away to a butterfly farm, you know. And Frank found out about that, and he was pretty upset. And so he came home with a dog because he was mad at his dad, and he really wanted a dog. You know, everybody wants a dog.
Yeah.
Unless you're a cat person.
Yeah. Or a fish person.
Yeah, well, yeah, or fish. And then if you're a fish person, you don't want cats.
Or a turtle.
Well, no, turtles aren't too bad.
Or a bird. Yeah, birds, fish, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is Greg scared after he watched the horror movie?
Well, just like most kids, you know, if you've ever seen a horror movie, and I've seen a couple, horror movies are, you know, they scare you. That's what they're meant to do. And in the movie, there was a muddy hand, and everything it touches died, and Greg thinks it's real. And so, you know, it made him kind of scared.
Yeah, I've watched a couple horror movies myself.
Oh.
Especially the ones, the horror movie commercials. Those are scary.
Yeah, they're supposed to be scary.
What did they do wrong when they started the lawn service, Greg and Roy?
Well, Greg and Roy, you know, they didn't cut all the grass, you know, when they started the lawn service. And because there was dog,
doo-doo.
Well, yeah, for lack of a better word. Yeah, there was dog doo-doo all over the place, and so they just cut around it. And when they also started up, they didn't have the right equipment, you know, so they had to borrow Greg's grandmother's lawnmower, and they didn't even ask her. Yeah.
So they actually didn't have any equipment, true.
Right,
so,
right.
Yes, yeah. What happens that makes Greg call the police?
Well, Roderick wants to sell Greg, or he writes sell Greg in his dad's Daily Planner. Then Frank takes Greg to a baseball game, but Greg thinks he's being sold. So Greg calls the police, and the police get Greg and Frank's seats at the stadium. Oh, it was funny.
Yeah, I saw the picture.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, last question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, last question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do Greg and Worthy have a reason for camping out at gameplay?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, at least they thought they did. They camped out at the game hut so that they could compete in a video game tournament that was supposed to be coming up. But they didn't find out that it was canceled, and they didn't know it when it was canceled. So they ended up spending out the whole night out there in front of the store. And well, you know, they were just pretty upset when they found out that the tournament had been canceled. But it was hilarious.
Yes, that's the part where because Greg thought it'd be funny to play a trick on Worthy with the muddy hand and walk into the tent with the muddy hand, and then Worthy smashed the hand with a mallet.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then when they played the mini game tournament with themselves, Worthy actually won.
Oh, so you've read my book then?
Yes.
Oh, well, great. I hope everybody reads my book. It's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days. Yeah. And don't just read just the one, but you can read all of them. They're great.
That's why I'm interviewing you.
Well, great. I'm glad you invited me out. It's been a great interview, and thanks. And maybe after we finish here, we can like go out and have some lunch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks again. It's been a great interview, and thanks again.
Thank you. This has been a good time with Hall Elementary News and Jeff Kidney. Thank you.